Hey guys, welcome to Cooking with the Kingfish. Today I'm going to marinate at least the Peruvian chicken. I got here a blender, okay? The chicken does not go in the blender, so we don't have to worry about that. But what I am going to put in the blender is we're going to start off one by the list of ingredients. So here we go. We got 12 ounces of beer. The darker the beer, the better the beer for this dish. Unfortunately, I only had light beer in the house because I'm a dark beer drinker, so that's why there's no more. Alright, next on the list what I have is, I have 3/4 of a teaspoon of dried rosemary. You want to crush it. That's in. Now I have cumin. Now there's a tablespoon of cumin here, so it's going to be pretty strong cumin flavored, but here goes a tablespoon of cumin. I have about maybe 2 tablespoons of chopped garlic here. This one is already chopped in the jar. I usually don't use that, but for marinades I do because it's just easier and quicker. All right, so we got all that in there. I have 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. Making a mess, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I got my plastic wrap down. All right. Now we have 1 teaspoon, I believe. Let me just check my paperwork. Yeah, 1 teaspoon of white vinegar. And we have 3/4 of a teaspoon of dried oregano. We have a juice from a half a lime. Got salt here. I got 1/2 tablespoon of salt. I got 1/2 tablespoon of pepper. And I have a tablespoon of hoisin sauce. I'll come back with it all blended. All right. Okay, I'm back. So I blended it for about maybe 15 seconds. That's more than enough just to get everything together. Now what I'm going to do is I have about a 4-pound chicken here. And I have a freezer bag. Sometimes they fit in them and sometimes they don't. So let's hope that this one fits in it. Alright. I could put it right on my table because I have my plastic wrap down. So it doesn't matter. I'm going to tuck the wings in just to make it go in the bag a little easier. And then we're going to try to get it in there without getting too much of the raw chicken on the outside of the bag. And there we go. Fit pretty good actually. Okay, so now I'm going to get a clean dish, place it down, put the bag with the chicken in the dish, and we are going to pour our marinade in here. If some of it spills, you have your plastic wrap down so it doesn't matter. And we are going to seal it. Now I do have a trick for sealing things tight. I will not do it on camera because it requires putting a straw in the bag and sucking out all the air in the straw, in the bag. So I'm just going to squeeze it for now. Okay? And that's it. It's you know, mix it up well, put it in a bowl, and then wait 24 hours because this baby's going to be done tomorrow. Alright, so I'll come back tomorrow. I'll show you how it looks all cooked and done. It's going to go into a 400-degree oven for about an hour, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Welcome back, guys. It's 24 hours later, and I have the Peruvian chicken here. It's been in the refrigerator for 24 hours, give or take an hour. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to show you what we do next. Okay, I'm sorry that I cannot get close-ups of this, but you should be able to see it on full screen. So basically, chicken has marinade in it. So we're going to shake it out a little bit. Then we're going to put it up on the plastic wrap. Okay. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do something called spatchcock. Yes, I said spatchcock. I'm going to spatchcock this chicken. Another term used is butterfly chicken, but I think it's funny to say the word spatchcock, so I'm just going to say spatchcock. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the backbone out. So I want to butterfly the chicken. So you got to have a sharp knife and use a little muscle. Okay, so I got one out, and now I'm going to do the other one. Now this chicken is also about a 4-pound chicken. Okay. And this is it. The backbone is out. That's going to go in the garbage, or you could throw it in the garbage. Okay. Now the difference is between butterflying and spatchcock chicken is there's a cartilage here. When you spatchcock, you remove this cartilage out. And you don't have to do it if you're making this dish. Don't worry about doing it. You know, I'm just doing it, but you don't have to. You could just do it without taking it out. Okay? And there's this little piece of cartilage in the back. So now we have the chicken here, and it's butterflied. Okay? Or the other word. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it off to the side a little bit, and I'm going to bring in my roasting pan. I'm going to take a lime, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice the lime into thin slices, and I'm just going to place about six lime wedges, if you could see it, on the rack of my roasting pan. Then what I'm going to also do is the marinade I'm going to pour into the roasting pan, so it's going to be in the bottom. So as it cooks, the moisture will rise up and keep the chicken nice and moist. The limes on the roasting pan. Okay, I'll hold it up in a second. Always keep a towel on hand in between, because keep your hands clean touching other things. And then what I like to do is I like to, at the end, put a little paprika and just sprinkle it over it, because that'll give it a nice color when it's done. Okay, so let me see if I can hold this up without it flying. And as you can see, I have it all done. Okay. Now you probably also hear my cell phone going on off in the background. This is my house. This is my home kitchen. You might hear my kids in the background. You might hear my dogs bark, and you might hear my phones going off. But what are you going to do? Got to live, right? All right. So this guy is ready to go into the oven. It's going to go into a 400-degree oven for 1 hour, and that should do it. So I'm going to put it into the oven now, and I'm going to set 1 hour on my timer. I'm going to make it's the Peruvian green sauce that goes along with the chicken. I forgot what they call it. It's a short word, but it's hard to pronounce. I have enough trouble in the English language, let alone the Peruvian language. So I'll just call it the Peruvian green sauce. How's that? So basically, let me get my cilantro out of the refrigerator, because that's the main ingredient that goes into this Peruvian green sauce. And this is how I store my cilantro and also parsley, just so you know. When you buy it from the supermarket, you put it in a plastic bag. I use that bag to go over it. I put it in a glass of water. I cut the stems off a little bit. Then I put it in a glass of water that's filled maybe about a third of the way. And I sit it in there, cover it with the plastic bag. And parsley and cilantro could last anywhere from a week to 2 weeks like that in the fridge. I mean, it really saves the herb. Now, what we're going to need is about a cup of cilantro leaves. Okay, and I'm just shaving it off the stems like that. And that's about a cup. I'm not even going to chop them. I mean, you could chop them a little bit, but I'm not even going to chop them. I'm just going to put them right in the blender over here. They're all going to get mixed up anyway, so. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is get 1 jalapeno pepper. Okay, this one's a decent size. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the top off, cut it in half. Then I'm going to take out the inside, okay, the vein and the seeds. Remember when you chop to keep your fingers bent a little bit for safety reasons. Okay. Sometimes I don't, but try to do it when you can. Alright, if a few seeds go in there, that's fine too. If you like it really, really, really hot, you could add a few more of the seeds in there, but that's up to you. Alright, what we got next is garlic. So I have 2 cloves of garlic here. I'm just going to put them under the knife, smash them, and then just give them just a quick chop, you know. That's all. And then that's going to go as well into the blender. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put about maybe a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Try to use good olive oil for this. And we're going to put about a tablespoon. And that's about a tablespoon right there. What I have here is 2½ teaspoons of freshly squeezed lime juice. That's going in. So I'm going to use about 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt now. Okay, and that's just pretty much like a big pinch. And then the last ingredient that's going to go in here is 1/3 cup of mayonnaise. Okay, I'm using light mayonnaise because that's what we use in the house. But you could use any kind of mayonnaise. They make mayonnaise now made out of canola oils and whatever you want. Okay, so that's that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it over to the blender. And I'm going to actually blend it, and I'll be right back, and we'll see what it looks like when it comes out, okay? Okay guys, I'm back. I have it all blended up. I got a clear glass here so you could kind of hopefully see what it looks like. I blended it for about a minute. And I scraped down the sides a little bit and then blended it for about another 15-20 seconds. I also added about a tablespoon of water to help it get going. So this is what it looks like. I don't know if you could see it or not, but this is basically what it looks like. Okay, it's like a green sauce. That's why they call it that. And we're going to serve that alongside the chicken when it's done. Alright, so I'll see you guys in about maybe about 45 minutes. I'll have the chicken all done and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay? See you later. Hey guys, welcome back. Where has the time gone? An hour's passed, so the chicken's ready. It's been sitting on top of my stove for about maybe 15 minutes to cool down a little bit before I cut it. I'm going to go grab it right now. You know, I want to give a shout out to my nephew Joe. He actually sent me a picture from a Peruvian restaurant the other day, and I saw the chicken on the table, and I told him I was already in the process of making this video, which I was. But now Joe, now you know how to make it, so now you and your friends can get together and make it, and then post a picture of your food and let me know how you made it. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the chicken here, and I will get a close up for you at the end after it's plated and all. And I have the butterfly chicken right here. Okay. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to just for plating presentation, just cut it in half down the middle, and then I'm going to just plate it. And like I said, I'm just going to plate it on here. Just like that. I'm going to put my my green sauce that I had in the refrigerator just kind of right in the middle. And then I have some cilantro that's just chopped up. And just, you know, for a little decoration, I'll put a little bit on either side of it. And that's the dish. I don't want to pick it up because it'll fall, but I will take a picture at the end and I will show you the picture, the finished product. And I hope you guys like it. So guys, try this Peruvian chicken. It's very easy to make. The hardest part is just making the marinade with all the ingredients. But most of the ingredients you have in your own house. The only one that you might not have is maybe the hoisin sauce. But you could go to an Asian market, buy that, and the stuff lasts forever. So just keep it in the fridge. So with that, guys, just take care, stay safe, much love, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye.